And don't forget, guys, if you like the video or found it helpful in any way, please like the video and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps. Thank you. No. No. I didn't record any audio. Oh my god. Hello guys and welcome to Whiskey Wars. I've just had a bit of a nightmare. I've just recorded this video and realised the audio didn't record. So if the whiskies look a little bit low, I do apologise. I've just recorded this video and now I'm doing it again. We have two Isleys today, the Bowmore 15 and the 18, both bottled at 43%, and two whiskies that, if you've had Isleys before, are not what you would expect. They're really sweet in nature and they aren't very characteristic of your classic Isleys. And so that makes a very interesting drink. Starting off with the 15 on the nose. Incredibly sweet, and that's all Bowmores really. You're going to get that. Very fruity on the nose, although it does potentially get a little bit artificial with how fruity it is. If you've ever had cough syrup, you do get that on the nose and on the taste. Apart from maybe a cherry or a raspberry, red fruit dominant, I would say the 15. You get a lot of a syrupy sweetness there. Maple syrup and treacle, molasses being the main notes that you get here. Extremely sweet whiskies. A little bit of citrus to complement that sweetness. Lemons and oranges being the main two. The 18 year is a little bit more fruity in nature, a little bit less syrupy as well. So if you take out the brown sugar, the caramel, the treacle and the maple syrup, that flavour, and it turned up the fruitiness. I certainly get some plums on the nose here. The citrus elements are very similar in both whiskies, probably at a similar strength as well. Onto the taste. I adore Bowmore. I really enjoy it. I think if you enjoy whiskey, I think everyone should at least try a Bowmore. I certainly don't think the majority of people will enjoy Bowmore. But, for me with whiskey, if something is a little bit unique or very different to a lot of other whiskies, I want to try it even if I don't like it, because it's a learning experience, and I think Bowmore is that learning experience for a lot of people. Plums, prunes and raisins are the dominant notes of Bowmore 18, along with some lemon and oranges. After the initial bombardment of sweetness, being a jam-like consistency, you get a little bit of a bitter hay grass element on the finish, and that's just the Islay kicking in a little bit. It really rounds off the whiskey and balances it, makes it adds to the complexity too. It's something I really enjoy of Bowmore. They're not salty whiskies, which you might expect being an Islay. They're sweet, they're not salty, but you still get grassy elements, a little bit of medicinal elements in there, although not too strong. And I think it really complements the whiskey. Onto the 15. Quite chocolatey on the nose, the 15, which the 18 isn't. I think the 15 is a little bit more woody than the 18. Both of them being a damp wood. It's not sharp, it's not spiky. It's a very smooth whiskey. It's a real easy drinker. On the taste for the 15, that milk chocolate is still there, but a little bit more subtle. It's very fruity. Less fruity than the 18, but more syrupy. So more of that maple syrup, more of that treacle coming through. Beautiful whiskey. Oranges and lemons still. Bowmore is so beautiful because it's a sweet, extremely sweet. I would say it's sweeter than a lot of Speysides. It's a sweet, fruity, yet peated whiskey that has Islay elements to it, which add complexity and richness, but don't overpower the whiskey. It's predominantly, it's 80% sweetness. I'll quickly go over prices on these two whiskies. The Bowmore 15 is bottled at £40 if you get a really good offer, usually £50 in the UK, with the 18 being around low 70s. The 15 hits an offer more often than the 18 does. For that reason, today I'm going to give the win to the 15, yeah? Because I feel like the disparity in price, you're not leveling up too much. In fact, I wouldn't necessarily say the 18 was better. I think for maybe my taste it is, but I could see a lot of people still preferring the 15. It's more chocolatey and it's more syrupy in sweetness, whereas the 18 is more fruity, more jammy, more plums, and you get a little bit of that sweet, citrus, hay, grass element on the finish to the taste, whereas the 15 stays sweeter for longer. As always, guys, if you liked the video or found it helpful in any way, or if you're thinking of trying a Bowmore in the future after this video, please let me know in the comments below how it goes and how you find it, because I really enjoy these whiskies and I would love more people to get into them, because I think it's not a hugely popular Islay distillery, and I think it adds a lot to the Islay category. So thanks for watching, guys.